Greetings gamers. So in this video I'm going to go into detail about the evil chicken outfit and how to acquire it and how long it would take on average to receive. Now why the evil chicken outfit is extremely interesting is because it's on the collection log in miscellaneous section and there's 4 potential slots. There's the helm, the top and bottoms, and the boots. Now these 4 items might not seem like a difficult feat for most of you, but in reality they are one of the harder collection log slots to grind out. And I'm going to go into detail on why that is and how long it would take to grind out on average. So sit back, enjoy, and I hope you enjoy math. Now as you can see on the screen, it's a 1 in 1200 chance to receive any piece from a god egg. Now if you factor in together, that means that there's a 1 in 300 chance that you get a piece of evil chicken. Now imagine if you were extremely lucky and you never roll any dupes. Well, that would mean that it would take you on average 1200 eggs to get the full outfit. Now that's not really realistic because you will get dupes. As you can see, I got a dupe pair of boots, which was back to back by the way. So if you factor in that you can get dupes, that number goes up to 2500 god eggs. And the way you can calculate that is by hand. And essentially what you do is you factor in the chance of you rolling a duplicate and you include that in the 300 chance of receiving an item. So the first item you get is guaranteed going to be a unique because obviously you have nothing else. So that's a 1 in 1 chance. So 4 potential pieces you can get and 4 of them are good for you. Now, however, the second unique you get, there's still 4 potential pieces you can get, but 3 of those are unique. So it's 4 out of 3. And then the third drop you get, it's 4 out of 2. And then the final drop, it's 4 out of 1. Now, if you sum these up, it gives you 8.33 evil chicken pieces you need to receive on average to get the completion, and if you multiply that by 300, that's 2500 god eggs. And that's how the calculation is done. It's extremely easy to calculate when the drop rates are consistent and small sample sizes, but if you get to something more harder like chambers, you have to use algorithms or simulations to calculate this. Now the best way to get god eggs is through zero time kingdom. Now this isn't as fast as other methods, but it is a 0 time method that every single day you're going to get a couple eggs. So what you should do is you should put your workers all on maples, and any leftover workers you should put on teaks. Now the amount of nests you get from teaks is not that good compared to maples, so it's up to you if you would prefer to put that into herbs or coal or something else, but 10 maples is definitely a majority of your eggs. So you get 892 maples and 301 divided by 2, so 150 teaks per day, with 10 on maples and 5 on teaks. And if you sum it up together, for maples there's a 1 in 100 chance you get a nest per log, and for teaks there's a 1 in 350 chance you get a nest per log. So if you sum those together, it's 9.35 nests per day, which is 0.28 bird eggs per day passively. Now you need to maintain your kingdom, which is quite simple. You can just go chop the teak logs over here, maybe mine this. You can also rake the herbs, whatever you want to do to maintain your kingdom, and you should do that at least once every 3 days. You could do it more frequently or less frequently depending on how busy you are. That's not a problem. And so we can collect our god eggs right here, and you see I got 3 eggs, and this is not a long time too. It's just under a week. I think that's 6 days. So 3 eggs in 6 days, it's not that bad. It comes up to around what I was predicting. And so that's the best way to get eggs passively. Now I'm going to go over the other way to get eggs, which is less passive. So the other way to get bird eggs is through Birdhouse Runs. So recently Jagex implemented a way to get bird eggs from Birdhouse Runs, and this has made Birdhouse Runs one of the best ways to get eggs in the fastest way possible. So you should have a bank tab like this, and you can either choose to use the best log possible. Now, since I'm an iron, I also ran out of Redwood logs because I've done around 4,000 bird runs with Redwood logs. I'm now resorting to using magic logs, and I also finished the beaver pet, so there's no reason for me to go chop Redwood logs. So the way you do a birdhouse run is extremely simple. I mean, most of you know this already, but I'm still going to do one just to show. And I'm going to go over some of the calculations too. So obviously, Redwood logs would be slightly faster. It actually comes out to 3% faster than magic logs, so it's up to you if you want to chop them if you're an iron, or if you're a main, obviously just buy them. You also have to fund the hop seeds, which there are 2 ways to get them, and I'll show you how to get them. Obviously, if you're a main, you can just buy them. It's not an issue. Now, for magic logs, every time you open a birdhouse, you get 10 rolls, and each roll is a 17% chance of getting a nest. as opposed to Redwood logs, which is a 17.5% chance of getting this. You obviously do four birdhouse runs per run, and there's also 10 rolls, which gives you an average of 6.8 bird nests per magic log birdhouse run, and 7 per Redwood birdhouse run. Now, every time you roll a nest, there's a 3 in 95 chance of getting a bird egg if you're wearing the strung rabbit foot, which I strongly recommend you get, because if you don't have it, it's a 3 in 100 chance. So it does speed it up quite a bit. And that on average gives you 0.2147 bird eggs per birdhouse run with magic logs, and 0.2210 eggs per birdhouse run with Redwood logs. So that's why I'm telling you that the Redwoods are 3% faster. So if you would like to do birdhouse runs strictly for the full completion of Evil Chicken outfit, you would have to do 11,600 birdhouse runs with magic logs, or 11,300 birdhouse runs with Redwood logs, which in total is either 46,500 magic logs or 45,200 Redwood logs. And obviously you need to have the 10 hop seeds per log on top of that. So that's a crazy amount of birdhouse runs required. And if you're able to do around 10 birdhouse runs a day consistently, it would still take you 3 years to complete these 4 items, which is absolutely insane. So now I'm going to go over how to get hop seeds and the 2 best ways to get hop seeds. So the first way to get hop seeds is through pickpocketing and master farmers. So the only important thing about this is to make sure you're wearing your full rogue outfit and being at least 94 thieving with the RD medium diary completed or the RD hard diary completed. And so if you're doing pickpocketing master farmers, you should expect around 6,000 to 7,000 hop seeds per hour. Now this is not the best method, there is another method that's slightly better, but with pickpocketing master farmers you do get renard seeds and other herb seeds as well, which can be useful for your account depending on what stage you are in. So it's up to you to see if this is worth it, and you also get thieving XP, which can be useful if you're wanting to train to 99 or post 99 XP for whatever reason. Now the alternative to get the hop seeds is extremely simple, and it's just hopping worlds at the farming guild and just buying out the hop seeds from the NPC over here, Amelia. So you buy out all the stock, which is extremely cheap by the way, it's only around 2 GP per hop seed, and you just keep hopping. You can also do this passively if you want. You can buy a couple hop seeds every time you're doing your farming contract or every time you pass by, and that could slowly add up. But this is extremely fast compared to master farmers, and it's around 20,000 hop seeds an hour. Now this assumes average stock. Sometimes if you get lucky there might be full stock every world and you can get better rates. Or if you're more sweaty or you have a better computer that can hop faster. See here, the world was bought out unfortunately, which happens quite frequently, but it's fine. So 20,000 hop seeds an hour, definitely the best method for getting hop seeds. Now lastly, the place you can open your bird eggs is in the woodcutting guild at the shrine over here. Now you do need to get the favor to enter the woodcutting guild, but that's, I'm assuming you should have that. If you don't, you can just stack god eggs. So obviously, I'm gonna have to open my god eggs because it's not fair for you guys if you suffer through the video. So let's just send 20 god eggs quickly and see if we can get lucky. Whoop, I misclicked. Well, so far not good. And that's unfortunate. Nothing. So yeah, that's how to grind the Evil Chicken outfit. So I hope you enjoy your 11,000 birdhouse runs and enjoy.